Hello, and welcome to the Eibon Estate's School for the Gifted, Episode 12, Dreams and Memories. As always, there are content warnings in the description that might be helpful. I did actually use one for last episode. And as if there is a scene that you should think have a content warning, that you think should have a content warning, leave a comment on the YouTube video and I will add it. Also, I always ask a question at the beginning of every stream. So we will start with the in-character question. Here. All right, everyone. What is your favorite book, if you have one?
Well,
oh Jesus!
It's a little book called.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I'll go later.
No. I insist.
No, you're
go
first. You're 100%
You were asked first.
It's a little book that Raelen likes to call
The Bible.
Conspiracy Theories and You: A Beginner's Guide to the Deep State and no, not that. No.
This is good.
Let me try again.
The Deep State.
It's Conspiracy Theories and You: A Beginner's Guide to Witchcraft and Wizardry by J.
All right. That was me cutting Shawn's mic. Doc. Do you have a favorite book, Doc?
Let's see. I'd probably have to go with The Light Fantastic by Terry Pratchett.
What a fucking nerd.
Nerd.
Great fantasy book with excellent satire.
Really? Your favorite? Or were you
Uh,
just trying not to mention Sanderson?
That is Doc's favorite as of middle school. Yes.
I think that it was just a competition between the two of you to see who would crack first and mention Sanderson, and you just lost.
And Shawn just lost.
You lost the game.
All right. Eugene, what is your favorite book, if you have one?
Reading is for nerds.
Says the man with a multi-$1,000 computer.
Yeah, right.
I read books when
Oh
I have
shit, I
to,
didn't fix
not because I want to.
Fuck, Ryan, no, we can't do that because we have to stay in character. I'm sorry. I needed to fix the channel points. I forgot to fix the channel points. I always forget something. Advantage. I'm gonna try and not curse for a little bit though, I promise. But I also refunded it to you because we need to stay in character and our characters curse. No impressions. Name an NPC that stays on unnatural health, that's on disadvantage, that's on in character question, that's on no cursing, that's off. Shit. Okay. Alright, I will try and not curse for a little bit though. Alright.
We're not allowed to curse?
with that, the date.
Oh wait, you didn't ask. You didn't ask.
Oh,
Brendon,
sorry,
did you?
Frank.
No.
That's
Do
Frank.
you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite book?
No.
No, but if I get to go back in the Eibon's library, maybe.
Yeah, then we'll find the good books.
All right, and so with those questions, the date is October 4th. I forgot to do this last session.
That's fine.
No.
And then I will go here, and then it's this one, right?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Good lord, let's go.
Okay, off to a start.
I always forget which one this is. All right. Frank had a dream.
Yeah.
Frank, you had a dream. Saturday the 3rd, after witnessing what you saw in Eibon's personal library.
Cool.
When you went to bed
Was it
that
Eibon
night,
himself?
No, it was not. Or at least you don't know. When you went to bed, you found yourself in a large office that you have seen before.
Oh no.
It's
The
a large
principal's office?
wooden office. You saw this a while ago. Almost at the beginning. It's almost been like a month since you've been to this place. But you're in a chair facing a large almost towering over you mahogany desk. And there is a man, the outline of a man behind it. And he leans forward as if very interested and asks you, how did you get into the library?
Good question.
What did you see?
Not a whole lot.
Did you see how to get in?
No.
Did you what was inside the library?
Library stuff? Where are you going with this?
This is infuriating. You've seen inside the library, right?
I mean,
Why did he
as much as
why did he let you of all people in?
because I said I wanted to go in.
And why can you remember?
Good memory, man.
Do you
How do you think I passed my finals?
do you remember anything?
Well, I just remember a girl with a horrible face, like, mhm. And then there was screaming, a hammer, and then I was back in the elevator.
Actually, just to remind you, you were actually in one of the note-taking rooms.
I know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Damn. Fucking good lie. He's like, well, okay. Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You might get to see it again.
Next line will be.
Try and be more observant next time.
Why?
Because I want to know. You're a very
Why
good
don't you
tool
ask?
to help me.
I feel like we're caught in the middle of something.
And then you wake up the next morning as he says goodbye.
See you, dude.
Bye, man.
Catch you on the flip.
Frank, are you talking to somebody?
No.
Well, you said goodbye.
Oh, it was Jesus.
You talked to Jesus?
You don't?
What time is it?
It is early, about probably 7, 8 o'clock. Is when you guys wake up.
I'll talk to you later, Frank, and I roll back over.
Okay, well, you better get up if you don't want to be late.
It's Sunday.
It is a Sunday.
Yeah, you don't want to be late.
For what?
I don't know, whatever you do. I don't know. Hang out with you.
Getting a fucking
I
beat down.
just-
Come over here.
I take, as he keeps talking,
Tax
I take
season.
my pillow. I fucking throw it across the room at him. I go, shut the fuck up.
Do we hear this? Did Doc and Eugene hear this?
Probably.
Perhaps the yelling.
Perhaps the yelling.
See, you think that's solving something, but now your loss is now my gain because that's an extra pillow I get.
You're gonna have to go to the secretary and ask her for a new pillow,
I don't
motherfucker.
know. You feel real stupid now, don't you? As I lace up my gym shoes. You're one less pillow, and I have one more pillow that you will never have again.
I'll just take it when you go to the gym, asshole.
Good luck.
What does that mean? Doc
take
says
the
in the
pillow
other
with-
room.
I take the pillow with
Yeah,
me.
I'll just take one of yours.
No,
What
you
are you
won't.
two doing?
Wait, Raelen, you're back.
Good.
Hey guys, what's up?
Where the hell were you? We looked all over yesterday.
Oh, I woke up a little early. Decided to go for a run. Stop by the library. You know, Normal day. What's up?
Usual Raelen stuff, and we just
Yeah.
happened to be there at the wrong time.
I guess the librarian said she didn't see you that day, though.
Oh, you missed it.
I walked in. She wasn't there when I got there, so she wasn't sitting there. I let myself, walk in. She knows me.
Huh.
I don't know. You guys go to the library?
Yeah.
We texted
Oh,
you too, like
must
a
have.
lot.
You did?
Yes.
Devin, I look at my phone. What do I see?
You see replies from your end with failed to send on next.
Yeah, I tried to text you guys. I don't.
Forget to pay the phone bill?
Well, not all of us have rich daddies, and I look over at fucking
The
Eugene.
phone bill. What do you mean you can't pay your phone bill?
Privileged are you, Eugene?
What? It's a phone bill. It's not even that. There's
Doc
like
turns around and goes back into the room.
phone service you can get. Just get like a track phone app from a Safeway or some crap, dude.
You hear the sound of Doc flopping back down onto his bed, pulling up the covers.
All right.
Yeah, I started at the library. I went down to the Music and Arts Center for a minute, Wanted to go hear some live music. Yeah. Had lunch.
Yeah, all 20 people trying to play the Stairway to Heaven riff and
Yeah.
messing it up horrifically and getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Live music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Doc calls in everyone. Well, glad you're okay. We really overthought it, but then again, people do just straight up disappear on this campus. I would believe it. So, yeah.
We did.
I mean,
some
I tried
breaking
to
and
text you
entering.
guys back. My
Yeah.
phone's working now.
It's working now.
I sent a text to Eugene to Francis that just says, fucking your pillow is mine.
I just say which one.
I look over at his bed.
What has Frank done to his original pillow that makes...
What's on your bed?
Bed stuff.
Are there pillows
Has
on your
Frank
bed?
been requisitioning pillows from
No.
the secretary?
There are no pillows on
Does
there.
he have a small fort? Wait, what? What happened to the pillows?
I
What
get
do
up
you
and
like to know?
I search the bed for pillows.
You find no pillows.
No, Mr. DM.
There are none on my bed. I'm telling you that in character. There are none on my
Where
bed.
are they?
Where did they
I'm not
go?
telling you.
I search the room for pillows.
Roll a extreme difficulty spot hidden.
Yes!
You did that!
Where's my spot hidden? There it is.
And you will never.
You
Oh my god.
while you were looking, you look back at your bed, and all the pillows you have are missing as well.
Oh.
And there are absolutely no pillows in this room.
Your next line will be, "Where did my pillows go?"
I gotta go to admin and I start to get dressed.
All right.
Are they open on Sundays?
Yeah, no,
No.
she's open
Damn it.
week round.
Damn it! This is not good.
All right. So Francis, you are heading to the gym. Doc, Eugene, I
I'm gonna
assume
DM you
spend-
something real quick, Devin.
All right. I assume you spend your Sunday, doing things.
Oh no. Yeah, I went back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got.
I had enough of that conversation. I fucking
Wander
rolled
around.
back into the sheets, put the blanket over my head. Doc is out. Oh, truly.
So
Wonder. Yeah.
Role playing.
sorry, Eugene. What are you up to today?
I was just going around, wandering around. It's Sunday.
Oh,
today.
I start by going to the admin building. I stop by the coffee place,
Mhm.
the cafe. So and I grab a coffee with 1 cream and 3 sugars.
No, yeah, you grab your coffee. Yeah.
Okay. I walk over to the admin building.
All right.
Hey.
You come in. As always, the secretary is sitting at her desk, dutifully working her life away.
Is it? I have it written down. How do you say your last name? Is it Moyer or Mauer?
I think it's fuck. Let me see someone's notes on it. Doc, do you have... God, Chad, your notes.
I have
are
it in my notes.
nightmare to read. Okay. Where is it in your notes?
I can't open my character sheet. Roll20. Let me refresh. It's under like I've got a list of characters.
Moyer, probably. I believe.
Moyer? Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Moyer! Good morning.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
And I slide the coffee.
It's been a while, Raelen. What is this coffee for?
Okay, this one's much easier than last time. All my pillows are gone.
Okay. I guess.
I need more pillows. I need more pillows.
Where did your pillows go?
That's funny thing. I threw one of them at my dorm mate, and then he was like, "You're not getting it back," and he left for the gym with it. So I went to go steal one of his pillows, but there's no pillows in that goddamn room now. There's no pillows in that room now, miss.
Thank you for watching your language.
Not a single one.
And what room are you in?
Serpent 211.
Ah. Well, another student has made a request that no pillows be brought to Serpent 211.
Oh my god!
Due to
Are you kidding me?
due to some sort of abuse of the system. He wasn't very clear about it. I'll be able to get you a new pillow by Wednesday once I clear some paperwork out.
By Wednesday?
I need to.
I brought you coffee.
I need to clear.
As this is going on,
and
Raelen's phone vibrates, and it's just a text from Frank, and it just says L.
Frank fucking timed it.
Frank is using his newfound magical powers just to fuck with Raelen with pillows.
Thank you, Secretary Moyer.
You're welcome.
I'm using the power of my world state.
I turn around, my head fucking hung low, and I walk out. And then I'm gonna head back to the room, Devin.
All right, you're gonna head back to the room.
Yeah.
There are no pillows in this room.
Doc, Eugene. We
Doc's
are...
sleeping, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Doc is
Doc-
sleeping still.
Doc is sleeping. He might have an encounter with Raelen when Raelen comes back into the room.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna spend the day probably studying? You know,
Yeah,
because this is just
chilling,
a
vibing.
Sunday. Right.
Maybe get some pizza later, you know?
All right, cool.
Hang out with the lads.
Very cool. So Raelen, you get back to the room. Doc, he had to walk all the way to the admin building and back. That at least took half an hour.
Yeah.
Is Doc awake?
You can
I don't ask anything. Okay. Is Eugene here?
Eugene, are you still in the
Or
room?
are you still on your walk?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going for a walk.
No. Francis.
Does Doc hear Eugene come in? I'm sorry. Does Doc hear Raelen come in?
Yes.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Welcome back.
Who's that?
Oh, Eugene. Hi.
Yeah.
I thought you were out walking around.
What time is it?
It is 7:38.
How long did it take Raelen to go do his adventure?
Half an hour.
This is after, so this is like 7:38.
Yeah.
It took him about half an hour to go.
7:38 on a Sunday? No, Doc's 100% asleep. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys are waking up at school times. Why do you want me to like fucking push it back by another hour? Because everyone sleeps in.
No, Doc can handle that himself. Thank you.
You know.
Okay, Doc is sleeping.
I was gonna go get some breakfast.
All right.
At some point. Soon. It was just, I'm just getting up, getting dressed, getting stuff, getting ready to do stuff.
Doc, who is face down in the pillow, says, "Hey, Raelen, you figure out that whole issue with the pillows?"
I don't want to talk about it.
If you stole all your pillows, I have a spare pillowcase you can fill up with clothes. I've done that in Boy Scouts. It works pretty well as like a makeshift pillow. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Doc,
Just
go
lie
to
on the bare
sleep.
mattress.
Doctor rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Lie on the bare mattress, no sheets, no comforter, no pillow.
Just that really
Sleep on your
weird,
back.
like plastic cover that's on it because it's the dorm room. Yeah.
Hey, add a sleeping bag. I've actually done that. It's not the worst thing in the world. You sleep on your arm. It gets a little sore, but it's not the worst thing.
So, is Eugene going to get breakfast, or were you just talking about it?
I'm getting ready to go. Do you want to go get
Okay.
something?
I'm not really that hungry.
Oh.
I might pop over in a little bit. I'm just gonna work on some stuff for
Okay, well.
a little bit, and I go into my room, and I sit at my
Well-
desk with a notebook.
I'll be at Giuseppe's if you need me.
Okay.
Cool.
Eugene, are you getting pizza for breakfast?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough, Doc says.
No one's gonna stop me.
Cool.
I wait to hear the door close.
You hear the door close as Eugene, you exit to go get pizza.
Can I listen to see if I hear Doc sleeping?
Roll listen, and Chad, roll Constitution.
Constitution, okay.
All right.
Well, goddamn. Fucking.
Chad,
Night.
why do you have a 30 in Okay. Chad
I
is
genuinely.
asleep.
Oh, because I'm fragile. Yes, Doc is very, very fragile. I remember now. Yeah.
Chad is asleep, and Raelen, you hear very clearly that he is asleep.
I get up and I go into their room.
Okay.
And I start looking around.
Roll stealth.
Do I awaken from this? Yeah.
Oof. Wait, do I still have advantage left over from last week?
No.
That's not how
Are you sure?
Why
I'm
would
pretty
you
sure
have-
somebody redeemed advantage for me last time.
If they did, I gave it back to them.
Fuck.
He always gives it back at the end if it's not used.
But
Now Raelen needs to
Chad,
roll something.
Doc,
Or sorry, not Raelen.
roll. Ryan. Okay, you know what? Ryan gave you advantage. Roll it again.
Fuck you.
Let's try this again.
Unluck.
Yeah.
Chad, roll Constitution again. Why not? That's gonna be a good one for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Gives him a pretty good chance of.
Doc is asleep.
Okay.
So Doc is still asleep.
What's going on with Eibon, fellow?
Roll. Shawn, could you please roll?
Yeah.
I believe spot hidden for me is going to be the best case. The best thing for what you're doing. All right.
Ooh.
Why is
Do I find what I'm looking for?
you find what you're looking for?
I take it.
It's not very well hidden. Okay. And
Okay.
You take the object.
Yeah, and I'm gonna head out.
Cool. Head out of the room.
Yeah, I head out of the dorm.
Okay.
Is the object a fluffy variety?
No, I think he
Maybe,
stole
yeah.
something of Doc's.
He did steal something. I'm gonna say I don't even know if technically it was in that room, but I think
I wasn't sure. I think they're
I
the
think
ones
that-
that had it.
is the best.
So I thought it tracks that it would be in their room.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So you have it. You've exited the room. Where are you going now?
I think I'm gonna go to the library.
Okay.
Just start poking around with it.
All right. I'm going to probably move us forward.
Yeah, I don't expect to get any results today.
Yeah. Whisper me on stream real quick, so
On
that
stream?
people at home can see it.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
/ is it W?
It's /W, and I think you can just use DM.
Yeah, GM.
Or GM. Yeah.
Or on your character sheet, you can just click whisper in the top.
No. He's gonna whisper. Whisper me exactly like 1 to 2 places that you're trying it, Shawn. Just so I can give you a more better idea of a success state.
Okay.
And then while he's doing that, Eugene, you
Someone
go.
wrote down the stuff we got from the scavenger hunt, right? Someone has that in their character sheet?
I believe
I'm pretty sure.
Eugene did.
Okay, cool. Just
Oh
checking.
yeah, well, our stuff, our fun stuff. I do have that in my character sheet in the possessions because that's fun
Good.
stuff that we will use later.
Okay.
All right.
I hope.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
Yeah.
All right, Shawn. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Past that, I will say the rest of your guys' Sunday goes relatively uneventful. Doc, you wake up later in the day. Nothing seems to be particularly wrong with your room. I say. Eugene, you spend the day going to the STEM center, doing your Eugene stuff. Francis, you work out and get some homework done. Altogether, uneventful day. And then go to. Go ahead.
No, where are we going now?
Well, we go to Monday. You guys...
okay. I was just gonna say Sunday night as we go to bed. I see Raelen. How is Raelen when he's climbing into a pillowless bed? I'd like to know.
My God.
Very upset.
And I just say to him, I go, "Something wrong, man?" And as he looks over to me, I have 2 pillows on my bed.
Oh, God.
Frank. Please.
Frank, this is hazing.
I go, "What? What's up, dude?"
Please.
Dear Lord.
What?
Please.
Please, what, man? You gotta speak up.
This is
Turn over and go to sleep.
And I go, "Oh, wait." And I try to get his attention so he can roll over.
What?
And when he rolls over, there's only 1 pillow. And I just go, "Nah, never mind." And then I just go to bed.
I just look at you vacantly for a second, and then turn back over and go to sleep.
All right. We go into Monday.
And in the morning, there's 3 on the bed.
No. In the morning, there's 3 on the bed, and Eugene is sleeping on his arms conspicuously. No.
Yes.
No. There's still only 2 on the bed. We go into Monday. You guys go through your classes, and Chad, while you are going through your classes, you are sent actually, no, not even then. During your acting class, your 4th period of the day, your teacher stops you for a second and goes, "Oh, hey, swing by my office this afternoon, and I'll give you a part, and we'll start working on the play."
Oh, thanks. I'm looking forward to it.
It's not exactly an official meeting this week, but I'm gonna give you what part you are and your script, and then you can sort of start working it on your own time. And then next week we'll have our first official meeting with the whole club.
Sure, sounds good.
You guys go through the rest of your classes. Let's do some fun ones. Everyone roll language own. Or it's just called, I believe it's just called own in yours. It's under language.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
I passed.
Oh, Francis.
Frank, come on.
Frank, you are called on at an inopportune time. And 1 second. and asked to name one novel by the novelist H.G. Wells.
Oh my god. I actually don't know that in person. I know who that is, but I don't know any of their books. I don't know.
All right. Well, maybe look a little bit more into classic literature, Frank.
No thanks.
Instead of being on your phone. And then...
I was looking up works by him, but okay.
For people who are wondering at home, War of the Worlds is the really easy one.
That's what I want.
Also, The Invisible Man.
Classic.
By H.G.
And the
Wells.
Time Machine.
And the Time Machine.
Yeah. Got some good stuff.
All right. So, other than that, not much else goes on during the day. And then we get to the end of the day, and Doc, you have a meeting to go to.
All right, cool. I make my way to the drama teacher's office.
All right. You make your way to the drama teacher's office. It's in the Music and Arts Center. You've been there a few times before.
Sure have.
Exactly, legally.
When you
Laws.
enter the office, you notice that the gemstones that you saw. Let me play, because I keep fucking forgetting to play this theme. So let me play it. As you enter the office.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, it's been a while since you've heard this theme. The gems
I remember it well.
that you saw last time are no longer on the desk, and the painting that he had in the corner is covered. Which you couldn't see it very well last time anyway, because it was in the dark. So
Is it a
he's
portrait?
definitely hiding the gems.
Okay.
Is it a portrait? Good question, Chad. So he comes in, and he's like, yes, Doc. I have put you down as the friar. I don't know if you have any trouble with that.
No, that should be fine. What kind of role does he play in the play?
Definitely a supporting role. You know, you're a freshman, so I need to give the core roles to seniors or people more experienced who are leaving. But he's the one who marries the two, and and the one who finds Juliet and Romeo. And he's an important role. He does a lot of finding.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. And he hands you your script that has the friar on it. And he goes, Doc, a question before you go.
Sure, what can I help you with?
How are you enjoying your time at school here?
Well, it's certainly been interesting. It's not quite like any school I've been at before, so there's been a bit of an adjustment, but overall I would say I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah,
Why do you?
Well, you seemed the curious type, and that can be hard for a student around here.
Why's that?
Well, I feel like a lot of students at this school want to keep their head down. But it's good, to seek, question, and it's an art in and of itself to seek things. And I consider myself a man of all the arts, so I appreciate your curiosity.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll strive to live up to that.
Alright. And if you ever want to, I'm probably going to start teaching other art classes. So if you ever want to take another art class, just ask me and I can give you recommendations.
I will definitely keep that in mind, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome. And have a nice day.
You too. And then Doc sort of scampers out the door.
1 second, I just want to get to the... Okay. Good theme.
Mm-hmm.
Very good theme. And back to this.
Well, back to this one now. Back to the elevator music that it uses, the little middle section.
Love it.
Here, no, let's do this one for right now. This is a fun one. All right.
I like that one. Yeah.
So you guys go through your Monday night, Tuesday day. Is anyone sort of searching things out? Is Raelen?
I do more with my evening, yeah. After school Monday night.
All right. What are you doing?
So I assume I didn't get anything from that first stuff.
You did not.
Okay. So. I'm asking you a question.
Likely the second option. You sort of exhausted that building.
Okay, then I'm gonna check out I wanna go poke around here.
All right. Then you can do that with your Tuesday evening, and I will tell you the answer in a bit. Eugene.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything with your Tuesday evening?
I don't think I'm doing anything in particular. I don't really have anything to seek out. Just to wait for the next Tea Club meeting.
All right. Francis, I have a question for you.
What's up?
You asked a specific girl for coffee.
I did.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you manage to find her again and set a date and time for that?
Of course I did. Who are you talking to?
Roll.
Oh, time to fail that.
What's one? This is kind of vague posting, but like I'm trying to figure
Vague
out.
posting.
Roll.
Excuse me.
I feel like I had you roll something and you didn't mark it, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, you roll that and you didn't mark it. Try to remember to mark stuff. Brendon.
You got it, man.
Fuck no. Spot hidden.
Spot hidden?
I'm just trying to think of what I would have you roll to like. No, roll luck. Roll luck to see if you have a chance encounter with her.
Fuck.
All right. So you do have another chance encounter with her. Going from class to class. And she's like, "Don't you?" As you pass by her, she stops and goes, "Don't you owe me a cup of coffee?"
I do.
God damn. Okay.
And she's like, "Okay, I'm trying to think if I want to do this. This session or next session. This session, why not? Tuesday after school. And we'll go to the cafe and we'll chat.
Cool.
Cool. All right. And Shawn, I'm actually going to roleplay that scene with you.
I figured, yeah, okay.
That's
So I guess it's time to let people in on the bit a little bit at least.
at least. I think the main reason I keep forgetting to use that other theme, by the way, is because I put it with a different theme for like I put it in a different folder, and so I keep forgetting that other folder is there. All right. So what, Shawn? Give me a rough time of day as to when you did that.
I'm gonna wait till it gets later.
How late? You have some prerequisite information, I believe, from Doc. So you don't need to give me an exact time. You can say I use what Doc told me about the time.
I also, yeah, I'll use what... Did Doc say when he went?
Doc, did you, Chad, did you say when Doc went to, would you have said it in a passing conversation when you went to the botany building to break in?
Ooh. No, I don't think I would have mentioned the time.
What
honestly.
time did
Unless it
I
was
go
out-
there when I fucking went off on her? Like a crazy person.
That would have been like after school. I think that was like probably like somewhere between 5 and 8.
Wait till after 8.
Okay. So you wait till after 8. Roll stealth for me. Okay.
I'm gonna spend 9 luck.
Okay. You succeed on your stealth roll.
Did you roll luck for me and recover my thing before we started?
I did before this session, yes.
Okay.
I'm
And I didn't gain
I'm
any?
Sorry to say.
Damn, okay.
I
Alright,
did.
that's
you know
fine.
what? I think I've missed it. So roll one improvement. Because I've definitely missed it one of these sessions. Okay.
Fuck,
well,
never mind.
sorry about that.
Alright.
So, you successfully hide out as Mrs. Bates leaves the building.
Hmm.
And it gets dark. And oh yeah, I stopped that so that I could play this theme.
Oh boy.
It gets actually we're gonna hear this later anyway. Where's the stealth? There we go. So you hide out until you see her leave. And she successfully locks the door this time. And you and walks away from the building.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to try and pick the lock. Yeah, I guess I gotta just try and pick the lock.
This might just be like a defunct scene. I'm sorry about that.
I mean, I can't really.
Actually, you have some locksmith. I did not know that.
A little bit.
Do you have locksmithing tools on you? Not particularly.
No.
But with having a 20 in locksmith, I'd say that you probably have like 1 or 2 tools with you that you brought to school.
Okay.
Especially because like basic locksmithing tools are very cheap. So would you like to at least make an attempt? All right. Well, you do not gain entrance into the building.
I want to smash the window.
You want to smash the window.
What?
Wait. Before I do this, can I look around for cameras?
Roll spot hidden. There are no cameras around you.
I'm gonna smash the window.
Ryan just
Like
gave
the
you
window, like
advantage.
advantage again.
Yeah, I not on that last roll though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on the to like unlock the door. You know what I'm saying?
You smash the window to unlock the door.
Yeah. Like I assume, is there a window on the door?
The whole door is made of glass. It's a glass.
Oh, it is.
Planning to repair that?
Oh yeah, it is a glass house. I can just smash. Yeah.
The whole thing is glass.
Yeah.
What on earth are you doing, Shawn?
Smashing a window.
That's such a bad idea.
having a psychotic break.
Yeah, I guess.
He has reached the peak.
All right. Describe to me exactly how.
Do you really not want me to do this?
It
sounds like you really don't want me to do this.
I don't want to just like completely metagame. Okay, I will completely metagaming. This will not bring you closer to what you're looking for. You will just be breaking into this.
I'd still do it though, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think Raelen would do it.
I don't want you to not do it for metagame reasons. I want you to not do it if you think.
Do you agree?
Do
you agree with me that Raelen would do this?
I can't tell you, Doc, unless Raelen tells you. Or unless Shawn tells you. And Shawn is keeping it a secret for funsies.
I have so many questions.
Do you agree with me that Raelen would do this?
I don't know if he would break, because he normally just walks in. I don't know if he would go so far as to like break the glass.
Yeah. After Can I make like a strength check to see if I can even break it?
Yeah, make a strength check. Your fist does not go through the glass.
I was gonna try with like a rock.
Oh, okay. Your rock does not go through the glass.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
I get.
Ryan gave you advantage. I guess use your advantage on that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, well, the dice have decided it would appear.
You shatter the glass
God
close
damn it.
to the door handle. Enough that you can get it unlocked. Roll.
Fuck.
Roll education for me. Not intelligence, this is education. All right.
Past intelligence.
Oh dear.
You did not do anything to cover your hand when breaking the glass.
Oh, no.
48 minutes.
What?
What?
Roll
okay,
1d3.
Okay.
Take 3 hit points of damage as you cut your hand open, opening the door.
Is this the first time anybody's taken hit point damage?
I believe it might be.
Oh my.
Okay. I want to refresh myself on how major wounds and stuff works, because let me just double check something.
Have you ever tried to break glass with a rock? It does not end well if you're not careful.
Does this do this? Okay. Okay, so it's just saying how much. Okay, because it puts a little number next to the major wound tab, check mark, and I wanted to know if that was how much you had left to do, or if that was how much you had to take. So the answer is that's how much you have to take before getting a major wound.
Okay.
All right. So you cut your hand open.
I guess I open the door and... Wonder...
You open the door.
Yeah, I open the door and I head in.
All right. You head in. Where you find a similar scene to what Doc found last time. As always, this is a large building with the plants being taken care of. In one corner is a poisonous plants section that has a sign telling intruders to beware of the poison plants and has like little caution tape around it. And an unlocked storage shed. Sort of attached storage like room attached.
Okay.
To it.
I take a look around, and I go into that storage room.
All right. You go into the storage room. You find mainly farming supplies and a manila folder with what now has Wednesday's date written on it.
Okay.
Did not
But
when Doc saw it.
But no keyholes.
No keyholes.
I thought so. Okay.
Okay. Well, Raelen's freaking out now.
You don't say.
So he runs.
All right. Roll spot hidden for me.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. Well, you run from the building, shutting it behind you.
Is that really necessary?
Where does Raelen go to? You were specifically told the location of the infirmary when you first
Am I a good enough liar? Well, I've got a 1 in medicine, though. I can't deal with this myself. First aid is 30, though.
First aid is 30.
Alright, first I'm gonna try to, like, fucking, is there a bathroom nearby?
Not nearby that building, no. You'd have to either go into your dorm. The closest building with a bathroom would be your dorm or the infirmary.
I'm going to... Actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I might go talk to Mr. Marley.
Mr. Marley?
The groundskeeper, because I'm real near the maintenance sheds.
You are near the maintenance sheds.
I'm gonna go over to the maintenance sheds and like knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door to the maintenance sheds, and sorry. What was his full name?
His name is Stevie Marley, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did I remember I had a really dumb reason for naming him that. I think Stevie Wonder and Bob Marley. Anyway.
That's what I was thinking, probably.
Yeah. So, Mr. Stevie Marvey is like, hello, young man. What's up?
Hey, we met before.
What voice I
I'm
did for you.
Raelen.
Hello, Raelen. Are you okay? You look a bit injured.
I fell.
You fell, and
I was walking back from the chapel, and
You were walking.
really hurt myself.
Okay. Coming back from the chapel, you literally passed the infirmary.
No, I didn't get cut until I was closer to here.
All right. Well.
And also, I've never been to the infirmary. Where is it?
He points to a building right at the front gate of the school.
Really?
Yes.
I gotta add that to my map.
It's basically on the other side from where the chapel is. For you.
Yeah, I
on
didn't.
your map.
I didn't know that
it is
was
also
there.
on the map that I sent to you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I know that, but
Yeah, okay. He's like, all right, well, I would like you to go to the infirmary because that looks like a significant amount of blood. And I don't know how to deal with that.
oh, great. Okay, I go to the dorm.
Sir, that's young master. That's not the right direction to the infirmary.
Hard of hearing.
No, you can't. That's not how hard of hearing works.
Hard of hearing.
What the hell, man?
Oh, well, back to the groundskeeping, I guess.
I think I'm gonna have to see you bleed out. I'll find your body in a few hours.
Eibon finds the weirdest students.
I open the door to the room and I go, "Hey, Doc, is your name literal?"
Why do you ask?
And I hold up my hand.
Oh my God, Raelen. So I'm not a doctor, but I know some first aid. And Doc is like sort of freaking out. He's frantically scrambling. He pulls open his dresser drawer and he starts scrambling for some bandages and some like basic gauze wrappings that he has on hand.
Yeah, you likely have some first aid.
Pulling out the Neosporin. Yeah. He's gonna attempt to do first aid on Raelen.
All right, roll for it.
Okay, yep. I know I remember this well. Okay, where was the main entry wound? What did this to you? What did you do? He's saying this as he's like wrapping stuff. Fell on what? A fucking spike from a video game?
Somebody broke some glass out in the woods. Maybe somebody was drinking.
What were you doing in the... Oh, forget it.
I was walking back from the chapel. If you'd like to know, I was having a real religious moment. I've been talking to Trey.
I didn't know you were religious. Anyway, questions for later. And then Doc continues.
Are Eugene and Frank here?
Are they?
I mean, it's
time like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's
no,
late.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, is there any reaction from you two as Doc is applying the first aid?
Hey, Devin.
Some glass.
Yeah.
What's this music?
You're injured. I thought it was good injury music.
Okay.
You fell on some
Yeah,
glass.
I think somebody was drinking out in the woods and they left their, they smashed a glass or something. A bottle.
And you only...
What?
You only cut your hand.
Yeah, I when you fall and you reach out?
Uh-huh.
Raelen, we gotta clean the wound, and I'm as he's talking to Eugene, I'm like sort of gently guiding him over towards the sink. You gotta wash this out first thing. There could be debris in there. There could be a bunch of stuff. We're gonna wash it out. It's gonna hurt a bit. Then we're gonna disinfect it. Then we're gonna wrap it. Do wrappings properly, okay? So, and I turn on the water. You want this to be cool, not hot, in at least 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
How bad is it bleeding?
It looks like it's bad, but from your first aid, Doc, you can tell that it's mainly just that he hit like a bad spot that looks like it would bleed more than it actually does.
Yeah, I'm gonna reassure him about that. Okay, so this actually looks a lot worse than it actually is, Raelen.
Okay.
You're gonna need to see someone who isn't me, so I'll walk with you to the infirmary after this, but let me at least get it.
I think we're okay here.
What do you mean? You might need stitches. I'm not a doctor.
We should not go to the school.
Raelen.
What do you mean? We're at the school.
Buddy.
Look, how much blood did you lose? Are you delusional?
I think it would be a really bad idea if the infirmary had it officially on record that I came in tonight for.
Can I roll intelligence?
Roll either intelligence or psychology. It's your choice.
Also, Devin. Would Raelen's hands be very clean for this story that he told of falling in the woods?
Poor Doc.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I also roll
have it. Well, yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. All right.
Okay. You believe his story about falling in the woods?
So,
But then why is he talking about it being on record? I don't know. Okay. Sorry.
As this is all happening, Frank just kind of walks out of his room, over towards the sink, and he just goes, that looks bad.
Eugene,
What'd you do?
Yeah.
intelligence or psychology?
Will do. Give me a sec. Intelligence or psychology?
Shawn, I healed Raelen by 1 because of the successful first aid.
Psychology.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
now
where
you've
is it?
only lost 1/5 of your health.
My God.
By the way, 3, to put it in perspective, is Shawn losing, like, that's a bad cut. Shawn lost about 1/3 of his health. Eugene, you recognize that his story doesn't really add up, and he is leaning towards not
Look.
having it on record that he cut himself as if he
Raelen?
did something.
Raylan, buddy.
What's up, Eugene?
I'm continuing to wrap. I've got the
aware,
nearest board out.
You were out doing your stuff on Saturday. You missed out on the breaking and entering adventures, but that does not mean you should go and do that on your own.
Why would you think that?
Because you have a cut up hand, and you fell in the woods, and you don't have any dirt on you.
Doc, you
Man,
can
you
start
are-
to recognize.
Doc turns. Doc turns to Raelen. He's got a point.
This is insanity. What are you accusing me of?
I'm accusing you of breaking a window.
It wasn't really a window. I mean, I guess it was a really, really big window.
Raylan, what did you break?
The chapel again.
Raylan,
I might have broken into the botany building.
Raylan, what are you
Why?
trying to die or something?
I was looking for something for this, and I pulled the key out of my pocket.
Dude, this probably
Ah.
unlocks some like eldritch
You're
pain
saying there's nothing
dimension.
eldritch? I already checked the library, and there was nothing in there.
No, there's just.
And that's
creepy
like the
cultists.
other-
Look, this is like.
Any particular
I'm-
reason you want to do that without telling us?
I don't know. It felt like a good idea. I woke up on Sunday, and I was like, man, we haven't talked about that key in a while. And so I just took it, and I went.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about it. Still, Doc, he finishes wrapping the bandage, but in the last yank is kind of aggressive. He's clearly annoyed.
Dude, I'm not sure
Ow.
you can. I'm not sure the door that key opens doesn't require you to chug like several different like weird potions Eibon cooks up.
Potions.
Oh, do you think we should go ask him about it?
No.
Maybe it's a whole Harry Potter thing. Who
What
knows?
is wrong with you?
What is... Raelen, are you okay? Like, actually.
I just, we should.
Go to the infirmary.
No. Because I think
what?
we're gonna get in serious trouble if we do.
Yes.
How... Look, okay.
What do you mean we?
Yes,
Hang on, what do you
correct.
mean we're gonna get in serious trouble? We are not the ones who broke into the botany building. You are the one who broke into the botany building.
Cards on the table. Sinclair knew about what I did too, and Doc says this in a very low tone.
About what?
What?
What did you did?
No, I told you guys about this.
Oh,
the
right.
first time I went into the
Should we
botany.
go ask Sinclair for help?
No.
No, we should
If
not
he's
do
gonna
that.
know anyways.
Look, did any of the shadows seem weird when you were there?
I'm gonna
I
text
wasn't
Arthur.
looking at the shadows.
That's fair. I still know how we knew I was there, but... Regardless, I don't think he's the person to go to for help. I can understand why you don't want to go to the infirmary, Raelen. I could try to do some slightly more advanced first aid, but like... It's not a terrible wound, but it does need to get checked out, so you're just sort of delaying the inevitable.
I think we'll be okay. Did Eugene text Arthur?
Oh yeah, I'm texting Arthur. I'm trying to sign.
Alright.
I'm asking him, hey, got a situation. Can you give some advice?
well-
Arthur's like, yeah, what happened to Raelen, by the way? I know he was missing on Saturday.
He went for a walk.
Okay.
Did usual Raylan things.
So he...
What's the situation?
He tried to break into the chapel.
Oh, good.
No, it wasn't
cut
the
up his hand.
chapel. It was the
What,
botany,
the botany building, right. He tried to break into the botany building. He cut up his hand real bad and doesn't want to go to the infirmary.
Okay, bring him down to the bar. There's, if you don't want to go through Howard's entrance, you shouldn't use it that much, but there is an emergency entrance in the let me look on my map to tell him where he'd be willing to
let us know about it.
Let you guys know. He knows all the entrances.
Of course.
Yes.
I assumed as much.
The school store. There's an emergency entrance to the back of the school store. Just tell them Arthur needs to see them downstairs.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you guys
We can always go to Howard's room.
No.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we could.
No. School store.
Okay.
Different entrance.
Let's give it a shot then. All right. Well, you're not actively. Is the blood seeping through the bandages right now, Devin?
It is not. You succeeded on your first aid. So, it's starting to stop.
Okay. The bleeding is stopping, Eugene. I don't. How does it feel, Raelen? How much does it hurt on a scale of 1 to 10? Where 10 is like you literally would have someone remove this instantly, and 1 is like, oh, this is just fine, but it hurts a little.
I'm fine.
So like a 3?
Hang on. Dude, it doesn't even hurt.
How the? Okay, that gives me more. Okay, impressive pain tolerance. That's fine. All right. Well, do we need to go to the safe house?
You may not need to.
Oh no, that was a question for the rest of the party.
That is up to you. Yeah, that is
I
for
think
the
we're
group to
okay.
Is the bleeding stopped? Kind of.
The bleeding is stopped.
decide. Yes.
Okay.
I can try to rewrap it
stitched
tomorrow,
it
which
up,
will help
right?
more. I am not.
He did not
surgeon.
stitch it up. He did not do a medicine check.
I could attempt that, but let me check this.
We could kill Raelen real quick.
You don't want me trying to stitch up that hand, Raelen. I am trained in first aid. I am not a doctor, no matter what my name might suggest.
All right, let's go see Arthur.
Yep.
All right. You guys go through the student store entrance, and you end up. You see that the student store entrance is kind of closer to the bar. By the way, for people who can see the map, the yellow square on the map is where the bar is underground. So as you go through the student store entrance, you kind of notice that you from your recognition of the tunnels going through a few times, you are closer to the bar, and you make it there pretty quickly. There are. It's late. There are not many people here. There's already 2 tables pushed together with a tablecloth on top of it. When you come in, Arthur says, "Yeah, hi, Raelen," and picks you up and puts you on the table.
Oh, God!
So I did some basic stuff, Arthur, but nothing more than that. Just basic first aid.
Thanks. My Rose comes out from behind the bar and goes, "I'm sorry, Raelen, this is gonna hurt," and puts some isopropyl alcohol on the wound. And roll Constitution.
Oh, I need to get a bottle of that.
It stings like a motherfucker, and you jerk, and it hurts like hell as the alcohol disinfects your wound. And she takes the gauze off, looks over, and goes, very good job, Doc.
Oh, thank you.
And looks at it and is like, this isn't gonna need stitching or anything, but it'll definitely take some time to heal. And she gets out this looks kind of like a bottle of how do I say it? Sorry.
Bless you.
She goes, and we're gonna use this. sort of like a liquid stitch for clothes, except for people. And she it stings as well, but she sort of like makes sure the wound stays completely closed. All right.
Alright, good job, everybody. You all did good, I think.
Yeah. You know what would have been great if you just didn't smash a window. That'd be pretty great.
Arthur stops and goes, "Okay, Raelen, what were you doing?"
Investigating. And I
That's-
look at her.
That's Raelen.
What's up?
Breaking a random window is not investigation.
It's not random.
Why did you need to break into that Dupont building?
Cause she's weird.
What were you looking for?
I look at the others.
Raelen, I've been here a few more years than you. I've done this song and dance. What were you looking for?
I continue to look at the others.
Doc gives him like a gesture of exasperation, like. Look,
Like what?
Doc? Eugene, what was he looking for?
Okay, so you
So you
remember
know
that scavenger hunt? Yeah.
You owe me a Pocky.
You can buy your own.
Yeah, the scavenger hunt, the key.
Yeah, okay.
He was looking for what the key goes to.
Yeah, the key.
When I thought she was weird enough to maybe be involved.
And he decided not to tell any of us about any of this until doing it. Doc's
It just, I
visibly
didn't,
annoyed.
felt like I didn't need to.
Okay, well, first of all, Raelen, you should always have someone who has your back when you go out and do stuff like this. Especially when you're young and new to it like this. And second of all, I can tell you for sure that's not what the key goes to.
What does the key go to?
I don't know, but I know what building it's in, because it's the only building left I haven't checked. Or haven't
What
been
building?
able to.
That's interesting.
The admin building is the only one that I haven't gone and tried and used that key on every single door on.
Okay.
Think about, Raelen, think about when I got the key. I got it my freshman year, because I'm not an idiot, unlike a lot of the other students. So I've been checking
I'm not
those
gonna bring
doors
up
for
the fact
3
that-
years.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
And? Oh, I'm not gonna bring up the fact that I did not get the key.
That was us.
He goes, and the only building I haven't checked is the admin building. And I implore you to not do it as well, because that is a very dangerous place to go messing around in.
Why?
Sure.
Because that's where Headmaster Eibon is. That's the crux of the place, the eye of the storm. Something has. I don't trust that building as far as I can throw it, and I can't throw a building.
That's
I'm
fair, yeah.
hearing a lot of really good reasons to check it out.
Raelen, I know you're probably going to, so if you do, at least bring a friend, like Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Doc nods.
Alright, bye Arthur, and I try to stand up.
Arthur puts his hand on your chest and like you're back down immediately.
Oh!
And goes, tell me you'll bring a friend, Raelen.
I'll bring a friend! I'll bring a friend!
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm my own friend. No, I'll bring a friend. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Okay. Doc, Eugene, keep track of him.
We will do our best.
And he lets you guys up.
Bye!
You guys, I assume you guys head out of the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
You head out of the bar, back to your room. Frank retired for the night.
Yes.
On 2 pillows. So.
So, you get back, you fall asleep, and wake up the next day on Wednesday.
Hey.
So, it's Wednesday.
Is that not Fine Tea Club Day?
That is.
Hey,
Fine Tea
it's
Club
time.
Day.
You're gonna put on something fancy, like a polo shirt.
I almost did the redacted theme for a second.
Oh.
Raelen's just gonna spend this day laying low because he did try to break into a building yesterday.
Doc's gonna, when he wakes up, check on Raelen and see how he's doing medically.
All right.
Good, dude.
Raelen,
You doing good?
add 1 more to your health.
Yeah, look, I'm almost good as new.
That's not how stab wounds work. But you are healing nicely, so that's good.
All right. So you guys go through your school day. Relatively uneventful, pressing through. And then Frank, Doc, and Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 of you have a Fine Tea Club tea to go to.
Yes.
We do.
Even though I do nothing there.
Was
Your emotional support, you know?
Was Frank supposed to do his date yesterday?
Shit. You're right.
I thought you said that was next week.
No. Yeah. Let's just say it was Thursday and I fucked up.
That's fine. It's Thursday.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we got to it.
Yeah. No. Well,
I'm
we'll
looking forward to that.
see how long this takes, but we probably will. All right. So you guys make it to the Fine Tea Club after school.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that music. That
Oh,
music.
yes.
It's my favorite theme. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's get into this.
Indeed.
That music is like associated with difficult decisions and what should I tell people with me. This is like actually, it's really interesting.
All right. You guys arrive. Same as you always do. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Same. And the
The
days go by,
and the water holds me down. All right.
And the true song.
You guys arrive to the next tea club. You notice, which makes sense, that you 3 are the only new freshman members in the club now.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the club sets up as normal. The sort of tables, the sort of fancy lawn table, like metal lawn tables that you guys sit in are there. And you all sit down with each other. It starts like a very normal tea club.
Okay.
Mrs. Bates comes up to you, sits down next to you, and goes, "So I'm very curious. How do you guys do it? How are you the ones who showed up this time?"
I
A few.
I thought you were saying, how'd you guys break the window?
I thought that's what it was too for a second.
Also, yeah, Doc, Eugene, and Francis all see the door as visibly like patched, where right above the door handle.
How'd you guys
Well-
do it? Doc sweats.
Doc starts sweating
Well,
bullets.
Oh,
We didn't go through as,
ruthlessly as some others.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's interesting to
ruthless.
hear.
We asked around for advice or people's personal experiences, and then we decided to find a way that worked for us, which was bribery. But it did work.
Well, it's good that that worked. What was the cost? Was it a lot?
It was a lot.
It was a dollar amount paid in U.S. dollars.
Eugene, you seem like the one who paid it.
What would give you that idea?
It's just a lot of pain in your face when talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, 4,000
Yeah.
is a lot of money.
How did?
Yeah, that would be a lot of money.
All right. And
I wonder if at some point I'm just gonna stop being surprised at how you know that you know everything, Mrs. Bates. We may get there eventually. We'll see.
we may get there. All right. And lastly, I want to ask, as you know, it's important for someone in this situation to ask. You two aren't going to tell the other members what continues to happen this semester, right?
No.
Or you three. My apologies, Frank. Aren't going to tell them what happens this semester.
No.
Not if we're not supposed to. No.
Yes, you're not supposed to.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, that's your little swear to secrecy, and trust me, I will know if you break it.
I do believe you.
As this conversation is happening, Anne gets up from the rest of the group, and you see as she approaches and locks the door to the greenhouse. And then you feel this sort of rush of warm air, like someone turned a heater on in the room. And then a rush of cool air, and then a rush of warm air. And the greenhouse starts sort of fogging up. The glass starts fogging up around you. So it's much harder to see outside the greenhouse and for the outside to see in.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
really cool.
Fun.
And Mrs. Bates leans in and goes, so, I have a question for the three of you. Do you believe in magic?
In a young girl's heart?
Very funny, Frank. But humor me. Do you three believe in magic?
You know...
In what way specifically?
Yeah.
Because there's a few ways. You could look at it as magic as just science that we haven't caught up with yet, a different kind of science. You could look at it in that magic is a phenomenon, that it's caused by forces. There's a bunch of theories on it. I think they're all kind of interesting their own way.
You're so intelligent, Doc. I mean...
Just find this stuff interesting.
Humans exerting their will onto the world around them. You know, magic. Like the time they tell in fairy tales.
I would like to. Yes, I would like to live in a world where that exists.
And you, Eugene?
I'm slowly starting to. Over the time I've spent here at this school.
What about you, Frank?
Why not?
All right. I can help you along a path that you've been traveling your whole life, unknown to you. But you need to listen to me. And you need to listen to us. And that starts with a very simple and easy to understand exercise. Have the three of you ever meditated?
Yeah, once or twice.
Yes.
All right. So, Eugene, allow me to give you a sort of demonstration of how to meditate. Sit there with your legs in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and breathe in and out in a normal rhythm, and try and focus on your breathing and count each breath, counting up to 10 and then back down to 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you do that, you can start quickly becoming very mindful. And so it's important to know how to meditate. And the second thing I'm going to give you is this. And from behind her, she pulls out a manila folder. with a date on it.
Oh.
Today's date.
Mm-hmm.
And she opens that manila folder and takes out the document that you have a photo of, Doc.
Ah.
And she says, the three of you are going to have to share it. Because we only have one of these. But also because it is good practice for the three of you to practice this together instead of separate from each other. And so
symbology.
Yes. The symbols, you don't need to know their meanings just yet. We can get to that point. But for now, I would like the three of you to practice meditating, both by yourselves, and for the three of you to meditate in a ring around this symbol. And
what does that do?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, good.
Think of it like a way of practicing mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
Can you three do that for me?
What, right now, or?
No. I mean, just before the next meeting. At least once or twice.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And with that, she gets up and goes away, leaving the paper with you, and brings the three of you your preferred teas. And the rest of the time, you have time to simply interact with the other members of the Fine Tea Club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Are they all just doing their own thing in their own groups at the moment?
Anne is talking to Sinclair. Alfred is by himself as normal, and Jordan and Helen are speaking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan and Helen are the ones that you probably remember the least of.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to Alfred.
All right.
To our good pal Al.
Alfred, the two of you walk up, and Alfred goes, hey guys, how's Arthur doing?
He's
I'd say overall well.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same as
that sounds like him. I know he's a little, I don't know. He likes keeping to himself, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't really, he just has a hard time getting close to people. I think he's too absorbed in his work.
Yeah.
So how are you two? It's been a while.
Oh, doing well generally.
2 weeks
lots
always
of
feels a lot longer.
Yeah, that's for sure. But we're certainly getting into the meat of it here. I'm assuming, yeah.
You guys excited? It's interesting stuff.
It is.
Intrigued.
Not an extracurricular you can really put on a resume, but
No, I guess not. Well, the whole, don't tell anybody thing.
but the club is pretty fun.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I suppose that all of you aren't allowed to tell us either what happens when we meditate over this twice.
Yeah, well, twice isn't. It's not a specific number that's necessary.
Yeah, it's true. She said 1 or 2 times.
But yeah, of course we try to. You need to build the skills up slowly. So and it's best to come in a certain way. So yeah, not a good idea to just kind of drop stuff on you guys.
Okay. Though, hey, just a quick question, because I mean, you remember Raelen, right?
Yeah, Raelen.
Buddy of ours. He
has
was
come
kind
around
of
a lot.
yeah, he's really freaked out by all this stuff, and just to when we get back to the dorm, just to reassure him, I guess this isn't gonna get us killed, right? Like, at least not right off the bat, right?
No, definitely.
What? You're fine with being killed later?
I
Doc says
mean,
jokingly.
He goes,
when we're
no, this definitely isn't. Roll psychology, Josh.
oh dear, roll psychology.
All right. He looks a little quizzical. That was your advantage, by the way. He looks a little quizzical. He looks as if he's trying to. He really looks as if he's trying to think for a second about whether or not it'll get you killed. He goes, definitely not right away. But no, I don't think any harm will come to you as long as you follow what Mrs. Bates says and don't like go around telling people.
Okay. Yeah. Just
keep it private. I will say the three of you, it would be a little bit of a hard squeeze, but like the single person private study rooms, if you put the chair up on the desk, really good spot for it could fit the three of you and still like, get a comfortable position.
Oh, that's a good tip. Thank you.
And no one has to see the magic circle the three of you are looking at.
yeah.
That would raise some questions, wouldn't it?
But yeah, so and he's like, well, I hope the three of you have fun with this. It's definitely an experience for your first time. And yeah, I'm and he sips his tea and goes, and the tea is quite lovely here.
It is,
Mm-hmm.
It also turns out it's quite lovely. Getting Chinese food for breakfast.
I don't think I've done that my entire time here on campus.
Well, you can. They're open.
Yeah, they are. I mean, at least early enough for most people's breakfasts. That's funny. I might try that sometime.
Good.
Are you converting people, Eugene?
No, I'm just kind of still having a good time because nobody can tell me no.
Yeah.
Anne comes up behind the three of you, specifically behind like Doc and Frank, who are standing next to each other, and puts her arms around the two of you and goes, "It's so exciting that you guys are the ones who made it in. How'd you do it? Did you like threaten him or something?" Frank seems like the type,
Well, funnily enough, Frank wasn't actually involved.
We pursued less scuffed methods.
All right.
He pursued bribery.
Well, that's definitely one way. I think it's one of the first times I've heard of someone having enough to bribe someone out, but good on you. Who did it? My little Eugene here?
Who else?
Well, sorry for your loss, but you'll make it up in time, Eugene.
Oh, I know.
Hell, if you do one way, you might make it up a lot.
What?
And she walks away.
What?
Questions. I have them.
Yeah, so the meeting sort of goes and you drink tea, you have conversations. One more conversation with Jordan. Jordan comes up to you. It's like, "Hey guys, we haven't talked much. I'm Jordan. I'm one of the members, but I'm not as sociable as the other ones. I kind of stick to my studies. But how are you guys?"
Doing okay.
Yeah, overall doing well, I'd say.
The school's been treating you well?
Yeah. So far.
Very cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Jordan.
You might get a little intimidated with the whole club and stuff. Don't think too much about it. It's not as intimidating as it seems. Miss Bates is just kind of extra about the way she does things.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
But trust me, I think you'll have a good time with it in the end. So yeah, thanks for coming, guys. It's very cool to get like 3 new members. I mean, you can see here we only have like 1 or 2 students per school year.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have 3 new members this year. So welcome in, guys.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
I hope to keep seeing you here.
It's appreciated.
And with that, you guys finish the meeting, and you can kind of leave.
Cool.
And you
All
leave
right.
the meeting. Now here's the question. Do you guys go right back to your dorm and do the meditation?
No.
No.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's currently later in the evening, probably around 7, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Well, dang.
As we're heading back, I'm gonna casually mention to Eugene and Frank that, well, it's likely, based on what she described, assuming that this is, of course, magic, that we're going to be contributing to something by focusing our energies upon it. Whatever this circle, whatever this sigil, whatever this symbology document thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to figure out much about it, but do you guys want to try to do some more research on it before we start meditating on it, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, that sounds like a good
That
idea.
would probably be smarter, yeah.
Yeah. We could try to find out what some of the symbols mean, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I only recognize 1 or 2 of them, but they don't seem to indicate much.
Okay, well, hey, Frank,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't happen to, I don't know, in your adventure on Saturday, met anybody who might be able to help us out?
No.
All right, I forgot about Eugene the occultist, the one who technically has the most occult.
Yes.
Wait, Eugene the occultist? I thought it was Frank the occultist. Wait,
No,
what?
Eugene has the highest occult stat at 14.
How do you manage that?
I honestly don't remember. It
don't
was
remember
from it was from one of the first few sessions.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So you did not. Frank said he did not meet someone who could help with that. What else?
Okay.
Well, any other options, guys?
You know,
I mean,
you know what? We haven't gone to, see if we can get some help from admin secretary lady.
sorry,
in a while.
about what?
Well, we're trying to find information about the symbols, right?
Yeah? We
I
can't
feel-
go showing her this.
No, we can't go showing her that, but like we can ask her if she knows where to find, information on this kind of stuff. That may not be in books that might not be carried in the regular library.
That's one approach. The other one would be, so I know that it's related to, the symbols are related to alchemy, because I was being taunted, well, not even taunted. Sinclair was sort of, no, he was taunting. Sinclair was taunting me about the fact that he knew that I had already taken a look at this before we were just given it. So we know that alchemy is the place we need to start. We could ask the librarian if the school has any books on it. That could be one place to start. Instead of the admin woman. I have a pretty good relationship with librarians.
Yeah, that's a better idea then. Let's do that.
Okay. Is the library still open?
Yes, the library is open 24/7.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And it's Bernie because it's the knight.
Yes.
Even better. All right, cool.
Yes.
Coffee. What is the Bernie coffee?
I don't believe there is one, but you could always
Yeah.
get him one if you want.
I don't know if he won. No, he does. Yeah, it's not a specific coffee, but he likes coffee late at night. So let's head over to the store. I'll pick up Bernie a coffee, and we'll see if he can help us out with some alchemy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You head over to the cafe. You get yourself a cup of joe. You head back to the library. You go into the library, and you ask. And Bernie's at the front desk. And he says, hello, gentlemen. You guys seem to have been coming in the morning. I haven't seen you guys in a while. What's up?
Well, we're swinging on by because we're one of our sorry. Let me start over. I was reading a book, and it was talking about the history of alchemy, and I was wondering if the library had any resources on, that kind of study.
Cool, very cool. I mean, exciting to hear you're into something so cool. Yeah, I think we have some sort of European medieval history. So let me just, and he looks through some stuff and goes, well, there's not much on alchemy alone, but there is this strange history of the sciences book that seems to have alchemy in its tags. So let me go grab. Actually, it's upstairs. So it's on this shelf. And you can go grab it. And he hands you a little notepad with the shelf number on it.
Perfect. Thanks, Bernie. And you want a coffee? We happen to pick up an extra.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Totally.
No worries. All right. And I guess we head upstairs.
All right.
Indeed.
Roll. God, what? I need to remember what it is for reading. Doc, you find the book. Roll.
Is it library use?
Well, library use. Roll intelligence for your curse. This is your cursory glance looking through the book. It takes a while to actually read a book.
Okay, yeah, it makes perfect sense. Oh, hell yeah.
That is. Roll another time. You still succeed. You had a disadvantage from Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. Much appreciated, as always.
So you take the slightly worse success. Sorry about that. But you do still succeed. You look through the book, and you get to some alchemy symbology. And could you please roll occult for me, and that'll just sort of add on to the knowledge that you're going to get from this. Because I don't think you're going to get it. Oh,
shit.
Okay. Well,
that's
you succeed.
Awesome.
Make sure you mark the success.
Oh, thank goodness. An improvement roll on occult. That's beautiful.
All right. So you get to matching most of the symbols on the document.
Okay.
Let me find my copy. Okay, found my copy. It was on the floor for some reason, and then let me bring it up on the stream for anyone watching. Yeah, cool. So once again, reminder for people watching at home, and for my friends, everything on the outside of the circle and square is not canon. That's not on the in-universe version of this. Because there is, on the far left, the Doomslayer symbol. Above that is the Star of Chaos from Warhammer 40k, and from, technically people use the Star of Chaos for like real life occultism, so that would also be a bad thing to include in it. Below that is the yellow sign, something that may or may not be included in this campaign anyway, but would be a very bad thing to be on this piece of paper. Next to that is another sign that has come up many times already in this campaign, the Elder sign. Above that is the Hunter's Mark from Bloodborne, and at the very top is an Ouroboros. All of those 6 signs are not on the in-canon, in-universe version of this. Only the stuff on the inside. So, Doc, you are able to recognize the signs for the 4 elements, which are inside the square. You do not recognize the sign all the way at the bottom. That seems kind of kind of unique. The sign to the left, I believe, you may have to remind me of some of these. The sign to the left, I believe, is Saturn.
Yes. Do I recognize what it represents, or just that it's Saturn?
Well, you weren't going to, but now that it's a cult, now that you got the successful occult, you actually will. You recognize that it stands for the... No, wait, that's Mercury.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Saturn. Yeah,
that's Mercury. And you recognize that I believe that one stands for the mind. So you recognize Mercury, which stands for the mind. You recognize Salt, which stands for the body. And you recognize Sulfur, which stands for the soul.
Okay, bottom left, Salt body.
Salt is the upper left, unless you have it flipped.
No, yeah, I've got it exactly as you have the orientation.
Okay. Salt is the circle with a line through it.
And sulfur is soul.
Yes, and sulfur is soul.
Excellent.
In the middle is the sign for the magnum opus, or the sign for like the human body. It's a sign for everything, basically. But you cannot recognize the sign all the way at the bottom. And from context clues, you can get that the Star of David on the right side is a combination of the 4 elements.
Okay, I share that information with Frank and Eugene.
All right, Frank.
Okay.
You recognize, you see the symbols as for what they are. The 4 elements inside the box, the mind, body, and soul, or spirit, and unknown as to what the very bottom is. On the very center is the sign for everything, for the magnum opus.
Alchemy, huh? You know,
Or the Philosopher's Stone is actually another one for that center.
wow, Sinclair wasn't kidding. This is an extremely alchemical image. Interesting. So why are we meditating in front of an alchemical image? She talked about using belief and will to fuel something. The image at the center of the magnum opus sort of confirms what I thought, which is that she's definitely using our energy for something as we're meditating on this. That'd be my guess.
She's trying to stockpile gold.
That's one interpretation of the Philosopher's Stone. That is a magnum opus within alchemy, but the magnum opus can mean a lot of things to a lot of people.
Okay. So,
Reminder, Chad, that I watched Castlevania after writing this plotline.
I'm reminded. I was thinking that the whole way through.
All right, and I'm going to cover the handout so we can see the beautiful art by the real Dudry on Twitter. And yeah, so that is what knowledge you have. You are still missing the bottom symbol. So I don't know if you want to search that out again, or if you want to.
I mean, we're so close. Why not
Inside a
take
book?
our staff? Yeah.
Okay. Roll. Actually, Eugene, you roll intelligence to see if you, while Doc is going over it, you yourself are sort of cracking a look through the book.
Okay.
All right. And then roll occult.
Roll occult. Dang.
Okay. You can tell that it is a symbol for sort of the wheel, which can have a lot of meanings. And you found a place for it. One of those meanings is fortune. That meaning sort of gravitates towards you.
Yeah. Definitely she's stockpiling gold.
But yeah, so fortune.
Hold on. Now that's an interesting... Eugene, I know you meant that as a joke, but do you remember that little snide comment that snide side, whatever you want to call it, that little comment Anne made about you could earn it back quite quickly if you take that route? And then you say that this is the symbol for fortune? Do you think each one of the aspects of this wheel is a different area of study you can devote yourself to? Or like a different thing you can focus on within the Tea Club?
That's a good... Huh.
That just struck me.
Huh. Interesting. We'll have to ask next time.
Yeah, now we have some information on this, which is really helpful because we actually found out a lot. Frank, any thoughts on the whole business?
No, you make some good points. It could be that. It could be it.
Frank is like, I am going to usurp the power.
All right, well, fair enough. So I think we're safe, quote unquote safe, to meditate on it. Almost certainly our mental energy will be going to something for Mrs. Bates, and as long as we're comfortable with that as a, cost of learning more about all of this, then I say we go for it. But what do you guys think?
Let's do it. For now, at least.
The
We'll see where it
worst case
goes.
scenario is that this links us to whatever the Tea Club's magnum opus or great work is. There is a non-zero chance of that. I do want to specify that.
Yeah.
Either way, this choice will have consequences.
And it will.
This choice will have consequences. Frank will remember this.
Frank will remember that.
What are you thinking, Frank? Are you going to meditate with us on it?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a fair answer. We can sleep on it. She said 1 or 2 times over the week, so heck, we could even do it we could procrastinate and do it the day before the next meeting if we felt like it, but I think we should probably decide in the next 3 days, if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. We can talk to Raelen about it too, if you two are comfortable with that. Oh wait, no, we're not supposed to talk to people who are...
That's a hard one, isn't it? Hard rule.
That is a tough one. Oh, never mind then. All right. Well, I'm gonna head back to the dorm. You guys want to come with?
Yeah. Let's head on back. Get some rest.
I don't want to RP this, Devin.
Yeah.
But just while they were out doing their Tea Club stuff, I hit up Arthur. Just as hey, you want to hang out at the bar?
All right.
They're going to... I mean, I didn't really talk about anything specifically. Just my friends are going to a meeting that I'm pretty sure is going to lead to their deaths. Let's hang out.
Yeah, Arthur's well, yeah, we can have the little not tea club.
Yeah, I like it.
That's cool.
All right, so the two of you hang out, and Wednesday comes and passes, and we move on to Thursday. First, real easy, do the 3 of you during the day. Do the 3 of you take time to meditate?
Oh, personal, individual meditation, 100% yes.
Okay, take time to meditate over the thing. The group meditation with the symbol. The symbol. I'm asking if you guys spend any time Thursday meditating with the symbol, either alone or as all three of you. Because you can't do it alone. She said she wouldn't recommend it, but you absolutely can do it alone.
If she didn't recommend it, then I'm not going to do it alone.
Okay. She simply said that it would probably be better to do it with the three of you, but you can do it like with just you.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh, do you want to? Because you sounded like you were going towards that direction.
Okay, I thought we were just gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that then.
I'm just asking. I'm asking you guys what, because you only have one document, so it's not like you guys can use it at the same time but separate. Was why she said that, but you can do it alone if you want to.
I mean, is Eugene gonna ask Doc if he wants to?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
If you said we're gonna wait on it for a little bit, we'll wait on it for a little bit to do the whole, the three of us.
Well, I just said if you guys want to think about it or talk to some people to get advice or just like...
because Doc wants to do it, like, now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Well,
Doc
I guess it's a matter of asking Frank, because I'm just kind of
interested in magic.
Doc is...
The moment she handed him the paper, he just started meditating.
It kind of looked like Doc was disassociating, but no, he just really wanted to get right on it.
Okay then. So then let's Frank, what do you say?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Do you really want to pray in front of these, or meditate in front of all these very occultist symbols? Is that what you want to do? And
Doc is like, yes, absolutely.
I mean, yes, 100%. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do.
Look,
Is Frank ever gonna fill us in on what he saw with the fucking hammer?
Well, I was actually just about to ask him, Frank, what is your perspective on magic?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is that the answer you give Doc and character?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes, I would, in fact.
I think they're cool party tricks.
No, like the kind of stuff she was talking, like the kind of stuff like meditating around this.
Well, it can go one of a few ways.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could do it and lose a limb or two, or your soul.
I've watched Fullmetal Alchemist too, Frank. This is hopefully not that.
Well, look how well that worked for them.
Look, Frank, hear me out. They would
I
solve
know.
the wheel, wealth wheel, and Anne's comment.
The wheel of
Best case, they're all just a bunch of nut jobs, and we're sitting around with our eyes closed in a circle around a piece of paper. Worst case, though, they're doing something illegal, and
then we participated.
well, no, we're with the investigation club. I don't know if they're artificially,
Okay, but
doing something that'll tank the
investigation
economy or
club
something.
doesn't have badges and jurisdiction. It's just a bunch of nosy kids.
Exactly, we're a bunch of nosy kids. We can go and I don't know, report it to somebody.
Oh man, are we also gonna report Trey for the whole chapel incident too? No.
No, because
Mm-hmm.
Do you
report it to
honestly
Eibon,
not-
maybe it's something he doesn't want going on.
I mean, here's the thing, Frank. In the
Oh
end,
man.
in the end, the question is, do you want to know or not? Because this is how we get to knowing. And the only way to...
I want to know, but I don't trust sitting around a bunch of symbols on paper and doing all that.
Well, it's the next step we've been given. If you've got an alternative idea, I'm all ears. I'm not being sarcastic. I genuinely mean it.
No, I know.
This
I
is
don't
risky.
know me.
I mean, I'm not saying this isn't risky. I'm actually actively saying this is risky. Anything involving magic is to some extent, especially because, I don't know, do you entirely trust Mrs. Bates? She's kind of shady. I don't know.
Her name is also Mrs. Bates, and that makes me think of
What the...
Bates Motel or Patrick Bateman, and they none of them were trustworthy. So
How much... Okay. I don't think we've gotten to the point where it will be actively dangerous yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're quite there. I think this is still the bit where they... if you look at it at this kind of thing from a general perspective, I think it's likely that this will either have a very small effect to convince us that this is something real and we should care, or this is just getting us started and getting us accustomed to this image before they bring us into bigger things involving like the symbols on the outside, like Eugene specializing in fortune or you specializing in casting fire. I don't know, it could be anything. We don't know because it's magic that we're investigating here. That's what makes it interesting.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So, you know, if you need some time to think on it, we got time till the next meeting, Frank, but I think I'm kind of with Doc here. We should maybe do this sooner rather than later.
I'm not trying to rush you though. Do you want another day to think about it, or?
Let's just get it over with.
All right.
Doc is visibly excited.
Where do the three of you go?
To the city.
Uh,
No? You don't like that idea? I like that.
where do we go?
What'd you
To
say,
the
Doc?
chapel to be sacrilegious.
Oh, I said
No.
to the study room like Alfred suggested.
Alfred suggested the study room. I mean, like, that's kind of out in the open.
One of the private closed study rooms with a locked door.
Oh, yeah. Fair, right, sorry.
It's all good.
I just go to the room that they got the 3D printer in.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, I mean, do you guys want to do the study room, or?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
All right. You guys go into the library, I assume keeping the paper fairly well hidden. You sit down in one of the private study rooms. It's tight because it's meant for about 1 to 2 people in the room. But the three of you can sit comfortably on the ground with the paper in between you, and you have like about like a little less than a foot between the three of you.
Yeah.
And then Ryan, I might
Ryan's
actually
just fucking with me.
I might actually want to, just for this specific scene, I think I'm gonna DM's thing and not use any advantages or disadvantages. So Ryan, I might be yeah, can use it later. Okay. Okay. So the three of you sit around the circle and you start meditating. You take in deep breaths and you count your breaths. 1, no, not yet. Let's do.
We're conditioned to fear this music.
Now, what are the sleep ones? No, I appreciate it. Maybe this. Ooh, that's good kind of meditation music. So, you guys take your deep breaths. You breathe in, breathe out, count to 10. Doc, you're more practiced. Francis, you've done it once or twice. Your football stuff has tried to teach you how to meditate and stuff like that. Eugene, this is your first time doing it, so you're sort of just practicing with what you were told by Mrs. Bates. Could all three of you please roll willpower?
Oh, good.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Where is that?
It's called power up at the top.
Power.
Oh, yep, there it is. Yes.
Oh boy.
What's your will? Oh.
Nice.
Oh. Okay.
Lucky.
A hard success for everybody.
Oh, shit.
You all breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And Francis, you first hear a voice in your ear. It seems kind of next to you, in the room with you. And it just leans in slightly and says, "What do you want? What kind of power?" You do it better. And no one else hears this. No one else hears this. What kind of power do you want? What do you want to do?
That's a good question. I don't fucking know, man. I want it all.
Is that what you say in character?
No.
Okay.
I don't know, dude.
Well, then I'll take that. Another fucking Salant moment. I'll take that as what you say in character.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you whisper. You sort of whisper it. I want it all. Neither of the other two hears you. You don't even see them react. As you open your eyes a bit. And it says, ambitious. That's good. And then Doc, you hear in your ear, what kind of power do you want?
Let's see.
I like how you guys are reacting to this as in legitimately answering the question.
The power to learn more about how things are.
Ah, that's very good. And lastly, Eugene, you hear in your ear, what kind of power do you want?
What kind of power do you have?
What's you selling?
As always, a pertinent connoisseur of things, aren't you? I have all kind of power. Or you have all kind of power. And then you both, all of your heart rates sort of rise a little bit and rise a little bit and then fall. And all your eyes open at the exact same time.
Whoa.
Huh. That was... That... Is that a usual thing that happens with this? Or...
What happened?
I heard a voice.
In your ear?
Yeah.
How about you, Frank?
I didn't hear anything.
Can I roll psychology or insight? Whatever the fuck you want me to roll for that.
Yeah, psychology.
Alright. Okay.
You think he's telling the truth? He didn't hear anything.
Doc gives Frank an odd look, but continues. Well, I heard a voice in my ear too, which... That's kind of huge, actually. This is the first, actual proof positive of something supernatural happening that I've ever encountered.
Yeah, the first that you've ever encountered. And
Yeah, first you've encountered, yeah, for sure.
I am met with stunning silence, it would appear. Doc is just sort of looking off into space, thinking to himself.
Eugene, what do you think about the encounter?
I'm a little... a little confused, intrigued, maybe a little bit. Not like haha, yes, kind of intrigued, but like, is this voice someone trying to, give me some power, and for what? Why? What purpose? What cost? Can it be paid in money?
All right. And Frank, do you have any idea on the on any thoughts on your interaction?
No.
Good.
But I have an overwhelming sense of determination.
She said we could do that multiple times, right? I kind of want to try that again before the next meeting.
Yeah, we'll give it another shot.
Yeah. We didn't die,
Fascinating.
so that's a plus.
We didn't die.
That we didn't.
I mean, do you want to do it again, Frank? If you didn't get anything, you must be bored, right?
No, I'm good.
Good in what way?
No, I mean, it was cool. I mean, I feel relaxed, so I think it worked.
All right. And lastly, to end the session, Frank, earlier that day, you had a date.
I did.
Ooh.
You come into the cafe, and I don't even remember what I named her.
I don't know either, man.
Fuck. I don't think anyone wrote it down.
Was it Picasso?
No, it's not Picasso.
The gamer girl.
It was the
Not
gamer
Jessica.
girl.
Jessica's the one who cursed the cheerleader. The gamer girl's the.
Jessica's
the
not.
suspect.
Oh no! Wait, I did write it down. Shit, Chad just
No,
reminded me.
and Jessica's not the cursed lady.
Yeah,
No, Jessica's the one who
Her
cursed.
name
the
was
lady.
Yasmin.
No.
Yes. What?
No. The cursed lady was named Yaz.
No, the person who cast the curse
The person who
Jessica.
cast the curse was Dolly.
was
It
Dolly.
was Dolly.
Yes.
The head
Jessica's the-
cheerleader was Phoebe.
Yeah.
And
Jessica's the girl that keeps appearing to us.
Yeah, Jessica's the weird girl who knows things.
Okay.
Lexi is the girl. Is yeah. So Frank, you come into the cafe. Lexi is on her computer once again, on her Chromebook,
God.
Who issued Chromebook?
with a Red Hot Chili Peppers t-shirt on.
Good heavens. Black frame glasses too.
Yeah, black frame glasses.
How wonderful.
And she's like, "Oh, hey, Frank.
Hey.
I think that was your name.
You'd be right.
How's it
That's what
going?"
they call me. Always eventful. How about you?
You can see she already has a drink next to her, and she's like, "I'm doing pretty well." It's like, "I'm doing all right. The school's interesting. They have a lot of good studies."
Yeah, no, they do for sure.
How are you?
I mean, obviously,
finding
no good.
Eibon.
Well, more than meets the eye. Definitely says. Tell you that.
Yeah. You'd think a little like little sort of hole in the wall in the backwoods of Maryland wouldn't be this dynamic, but there's a lot of interesting school life and stuff.
Oh no, absolutely. There's a lot here in this little hidden gem in the woods, if you will.
What happened with the girl, by the way?
Face is all good to go.
Bad like acne cream or something.
Yeah, probably some bad foundation or allergic reaction or something. You know how it happens.
Yeah.
Sensitive skin and whatnot. But
people these days.
yeah.
So, why'd you how are your roommates?
They're pretty cool.
Raelen's just like cackling like halfway across the room.
They're pretty cool. My one the one guy I share the room with, Raelen. He's cool. Do you need a pillow, by the way? I have a spare.
God damn.
No, I'm good. They gave me the pillow that everyone gets. Also, Raelen, you do have a new pillow now.
I know. I got it back on Wednesday.
See, I knew that's what that was. Yeah, you're not slick. That'll be relocated by the end of the week.
Would he?
And she's no, I have. Did they like give you an extra pillow?
Nah, sure. You know, sometimes you get lucky.
No, I'm just bullying my roommate. No big deal.
The others are pretty cool. One of them's really obsessed with his computer that he spent a lot of money on, so that's cool.
Well,
Doc's a good guy.
Oh,
that's nice. It's cool that you have good roommates. Yeah, my girls I room
yours?
with. Well, the girls I room with are kind of, I don't know, boring.
Yeah, I understand.
One of them.
We don't have that problem.
Oh yes, we do.
Definitely. Yeah.
One of them is one of the cheerleaders. You probably know her. And
I
she
don't really talk to them, but I might recognize her face.
Fair enough. She and that's why I tried to join, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Most of them are kind of pretentious anyway.
So, got any hobbies?
The sandpaper grit of this awkward tension is.
I am having a great time.
This is fantastic.
Oh no, you don't.
It's like watching paint dry. Yeah, I enjoy video games and stuff, read manga, watch anime,
You do?
typical nerd stuff.
We don't know any of your dislikes or dislikes.
You don't know this, but I'm willing to tell other people that aren't
Like shit.
People who aren't my roommates that I hate.
that can see everything I do and never ask what I'm doing. Yeah.
All right. She's like, oh, that's cool. I've watched some anime. I haven't gotten too into it.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Some people like it, some people don't.
So, what do you do on campus? I mean, I haven't seen you around too much. I've been in the library quite a lot.
Typical jock things, mostly at the gym, football practice, and then
He does a little flex.
just a lot of. I like to try to take care of myself, and I don't know, just kind of keep to myself sometimes, just chill.
Oh, that's
Try
nice.
not to get into too much trouble, but that doesn't seem to work. So,
What kind of trouble you get into? That sounds like gossip.
Walk right into that one, buddy.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Go for it.
Go for it. Go for it,
Yeah,
Frank.
go
Do it.
for it,
Frank.
Frank.
Go for it, Frank. Come on.
Never heard
Let's
of
see
it.
Frank.
Do it. Do it.
Which
Well,
of our stories you gonna tell her?
I got in an elevator with Eibon the other day, and
Well, like I said, there's more here than meets the eye as I sip from my coffee.
Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Come on, give me a taste. Spice it up a little bit.
This poor girl, we're all in high school.
Well, you know what they say about curiosity and the cat.
Is that a threat?
It hasn't killed us yet.
It's not a threat, but it's also a warning. Good God, I'm not gonna threaten someone.
Is the stuff that
Yep.
is stuff that dangerous at the school? I haven't really gotten a look at that.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
somebody
yes,
broke into the botany building.
Got his hand up real bad. No, I mean that's not magic. That's not dangerous magic. That's just dangerous.
But I'm sure you
Yeah.
heard. I'm sure you
Rocks
heard
are
about
pretty
the.
dangerous magic.
I'm sure you heard about the window at the botany building.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with that. That's kind of weird for someone to I don't know, I guess try to break in to the botany building? What, are they trying to steal plants?
They must really love plants. I don't know what to tell you. Or maybe they're growing something in there they shouldn't be.
Hey,
Is that what you said?
No.
Did you say "ay" like that?
no.
It's so
Her fucking
funny,
voice
though.
drops 3 octaves.
Just
Hey.
It just becomes the fawns.
Ay.
Hey. God,
But yeah,
now
she's
I'm
like-
dating myself.
She's like, oh yeah, I mean, there seems to be a lot of glass breakage between that and the chapel.
Well, that always revolving around.
Yeah, I don't know about the chapel over there, but I don't know. Must have some really weak windows, or people really like to vandalize it. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Huh. I didn't think there'd be a lot of vandals at like such an expensive school like this.
I
but...
wouldn't think so either, but here we are.
Well, nice talking to you. Here's
Yep,
my
of
number.
course. Oh, thank you. And here's mine.
And
Just that simple.
I'm having such a great time.
It's just that simple.
It just works.
It just works.
I'll see you at school, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess we're at school, so see you around.
Next time I'll buy you the coffee.
Oh, nice. Thank you. But that's the end of the session.
Very nice. Fantastic.
We jumped.
Now you guys are going to become the side characters in my story. This is my plan all along.
This is
Incredible.
my master plan. All right. That was fun. Thank you all for coming. As I always say.
Thank you, Ryan, for
those
giving me
who watched.
disadvantage no less than 3 times in that session.
Ryan, I'm gonna give you back the
I swear
disadvantage.
to
I'm
fucking
sorry.
God.
And then I
I will
will
apologize to him.
I will take the NPC name though, the Laha Bread, or I might change it to Lana Bread to make it a little easier to read, say. But I will use the name because I have to name a few more characters next session. So thank you very much for watching. If you watch this live, if you're watching it on YouTube, thank you very much, and thank you to my lovely players for coming, and I will see everyone next week.